Hello everyone and welcome back to Prison Architect. I tried doing this game before and I did it horribly. It was just a very bad run. I think I got to like 5 videos before I had riots on my hands left and right. So I've done a little research, I've played the game a little bit and I understand it more now. And I would like to give it another go, and I think I can do a lot better now. So let's get started. I've already took the liberty of planning out my my prison just a little bit, just so I wouldn't waste your time with all of the building at the beginning. It can be a very slow process, and also because from a strategic position, I want to get my warden's office up immediately. Like, that's the first thing literally I'm going to get, because you can, using your warden, you can get an accountant. And she, I think, makes everything cheaper. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure she makes pretty much everything cheaper. So, like, these pipes will cost less, things like that. I think, I could be wrong about that, but still, I would like to have her as soon as possible. So, these are my offices that I've kind of planned out. I have them all sized and everything, so... Actually, you know what? That's not the first thing I'm going to do. I need to mark my deliveries so that my employees can actually get off the thing. And I guess I should mark my garbage as well. So, let's go ahead and create my office building here. Now, I decided I wanted everything to be in the corner this time. I don't know why, I just feel like it would be better to expand downward and then starting in the middle in such a weird place. There's also something different I want to do with the deliveries this time around. I was having problems with the fact that my guard had to open the doors for them every single time they wanted to do anything, you know, pick up the supplies. So I have kind of a new system now, and I'll talk about that more in a little bit, but I'm waiting for them to get to work here. There they go. But basically I figured out that most stuff doesn't actually have to be delivered by truck. So if I mark my deliveries down here, for example, stuff will just spawn in right there. And it'll be a lot easier because I don't have to have a gigantic metal door blocking them off, and they can just walk on in, which is going to be really nice to not have to worry about that, because I always had a useless guard that always had to open a door for them, and it was very stressful waiting for that. So it'll be nice to have my deliveries right up here. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and tell them right now that these are also deliveries. There they go. So you'll see stuff actually spawning in right there at some point. And I'm going to eliminate most of these deliveries. The only reason why I'm keeping 2 there is because when the prisoners arrive, they will need some place to go. I just don't want stuff spawning right there. So, the other thing I need is my storage, along with my power and water. I'm putting those in the same place this time around. And there's no real reason why I'm putting it here. I just, you know, this is going to be my holding cell. And other than that, I want it to be nearby the entrance for whatever, I don't know. This is just where I put it. Anyway. So those are like the 2 things I want to get up and running immediately. Offices and power. Let's go ahead and do that. Delete that. And let's go ahead and set up power. I seriously like put a lot of thought into measuring how much room I needed and all kinds of shit. Like, I am taking this seriously here. You don't even know. If I don't get a very good run, I'm going to be very upset. Very upset. So, now that I'm going to have that up and running, I guess I should start getting power. Let's go ahead and create a long tube down this way. Go ahead and get some power right in there. We're also going to want an office desk, a chair, and filing cabinet to make this office an office. There we go, so we got some power up and running. I'm pretty sure the accountant makes everything cheaper. I mean, I guess I never really confirmed that, but I was under that impression for some reason. I'm just now realizing, but I'm sure it's a good strategic option anyway. So, now that we have that, we want to get my warden in there right now so he can immediately start researching accountant-related activities. So, let me actually confirm. Finance allows you to spend more each day than your income would normally allow. So, I'm assuming that means everything's cheaper. I really don't know. But we're going to research it anyway. Normally I would research my security, but I've come to realize that if you're diligent with your bureaucracy, you can research a couple things before the prisoners even get here. So, I want to do this first. So, what's next? I want to get... I guess we should start working on making things actually work around here. Okay, it's auto-saving. With a really weird sound going on. There we go. We'll stick a large jail door on there. Like so. Then I'll get my holding cell up and running. And I guess if I were being really strategic, I would just not build anything until he was done, but you know, I'm not being that strategic, so the accountant will actually need an office when she arrives, so we're going to go and build that for her now. I'm pretty sure that desk is backward, but it doesn't matter. Did I just cancel her desk? We might as well put it forward now, as long as we're doing that. Oh, that requires an entrance. Excuse me. Let's go and stick one on there, right there. I specifically made this one thick because a lot of prisoners, when they first walk in, have contraband on them. Like a lot of them, for whatever reason, have contraband on them. So if I have metal detectors, where are they? Metal detectors like right there and there, right when they come in. Everything should run a lot smoother. And you know what? Actually, while I'm thinking about this, get all these contracts. There's no point in not grabbing a grant. Like, there's no negative to it whatsoever. Even if you don't get the things it's asking you to get. I guess I should read the CEO's letter. I'm not going to read it. It's basically a tutorial, so if you guys want to pause, go and do that, and I'll delete it. There we go. This room down here, I'm planning to be my kitchen, and this is going to be my canteen. So basically the only things that arrive on this delivery station by truck are going to be food, trays, I think bleach, a few other things, and obviously prisoners. Everything else can show up just right there. So I am going to need a door that the staff can walk through. So right there, I'm thinking I'm going to put a staff door. And the reason why that's safe, and it wouldn't be safe up here, is because I'm going to have a deployed guard patrolling this room. So if anything were to go wrong, he would be right there to deal with it. And I don't know if that's the best way to handle it, but that's kind of my way of handling it. So let's go ahead and set that up. Actually, you know what? We're going to set up all this stuff. Got to get the piping. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to have small pipes go to there. And do that. And we're going to go ahead and set up a few objects right there. Toilet needs to be right there. Actually, I need another pipe right there. There we go. And electricity. What the hell am I doing? So we need electricity in there. What else do we need? A bed. Wait, no, we don't need a bed. We need a bench, though. I should put a bed in there. I'm going to go ahead and put a bed in there. Because they get pissy if they don't get sleep. And that, you know what? That is going to bother me. That's actually a good idea. Hold on, let me grab some of these trees. I just thought of this. when I need to build a yard, it'll actually be nice to have some of these trees so you don't have to buy them. Which actually reminds me I need to put on storage, like officially storage right there, so they have somewhere to put the tree. And holding cell right there. Oh, that's not a holding cell. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of that. And I actually will need to build solitary, so I guess maybe I should build that over here. I don't really know if it needs to be that big. I'll just do a thin building like that, and I'll make that solitary. Beyond that, though, let's go ahead and do that. That's gonna be our canteen. I'm pretty sure I already said that, but oh, he's done. Okay, so finance. Shit, I'm awful. Okay, we need our finance lady. Accountant. There we go. What does it say? Advanced staff member that gives access to grants? We already have grants. No, there's no new grants. How the hell did I just move that? Oh. I guess you can move this. I didn't realize that. Okay, so maybe that's just an example of this game being in alpha and it's not actually finished yet, so maybe that's why. But there we go. Office. And I'm not going to have her... Okay, your pathfinding is doing something weird. I'm not going to have her research anything because I don't need any extra land yet. I have all of this. I'm building on a large map. I don't know why anyone would build on a small map, but I guess they do. I'll put a normal door like that, and then a staff door to get out. And then we'll go ahead and build these walls here. That'll be nice. And kitchen. That's what we need next. Right like that. We'll go ahead and put a staff door on that as well. There we go. Get some electricity in there, and also in there, and probably in there as well at some point. That electricity is going to need to be a little better. Let's go ahead and do that, maybe. Anyway, I want to start off with this stuff. We already have a ton of time. I've become very time efficient as of late when playing this game. Haven't practiced too much, but after your second or third run, you actually find yourself doing things a lot faster. Okay, so this, in order to be a kitchen or a canteen, is going to need a serving table. What just happened? Switch off. Switch on. Switch on. That was weird. I've seen that happen before. Sometimes when you have a capacitor on there, for some reason kind of fucks up your whole deal, but maybe it's just because I put the capacitor on too late. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and make sure there's bench, a table, and then another bench. Is the power really not getting to the other side of this thing? Oh, that should do it. And then this needs to officially be labeled as the canteen. That's good. Alright. That should be just fine. And then, actually, you know what? I just had a thought. If I put a door right here, actually, it can just be a normal door. The pathfinding of the cook should take him through that door, out this door, and up here, instead of bugging my guard to get through this door. That's just a theory, I don't know. I'm betting it probably will. So that'll be nice, and then I don't have to have a guard there all the time managing that. Okay. Thinking out loud here. Let's put a cooker there. Leave room for another cooker. Put a fridge. And then a sink. That's not a sink. That's a sink. One right here. Yeah. Well, we'll put it down here. Need to get specific electricity going right in there. And then my plumbing. Okay. Guess we're doing it this way. Eventually I'm going to probably have more cells down here. My initial cells, I'm thinking I'm going to put them up here, but then I might have more down here later, so. And the reason why I'm going to have my initial cells up here is because the landscaping here is like perfect. Like, there's just enough room. Gosh, it's auto-saving now? Come on. That's definitely not what I wanted. Okay, let's try that again. Let's just try all of that one more time. So if I have, like, is that high enough? If I do that, that makes like a perfect cell, which is nice. Wait, no, I did that wrong. Hold on. There we go. That makes a perfect cell. And so the sizing is just perfect. So that's why I'm thinking I'm going to do the cells up there. Believe me, I have put quite a bit of thought into this. I'm sure you probably can already tell. Go ahead and build that. We're going to put a staff door right there, right there, right there, right there. I want one on each side. I really want my workers to be fast in this game. Just everything about them needs to be quicker than usual. So, alright. This needs to be labeled as a kitchen. Kitchen, 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 kitchen. There we go. Alright. We're making progress. So, what should I research next? I'm thinking mental health. Yeah, mental health. That'll tell me exactly what the prisoners want. So if they're really behind on eating or something like that, they'll tell me, which is the best way to prevent a riot. And also my accountant did this, which is kind of cool. They tell you how much money you're making. Right now I only get 300 a day, which is pretty bad actually, but good thing I have all this grant money, right? Now eventually that grant money will actually run out and I will be totally screwed, but until then, you know, see, there you go, I just got all my money and it wasn't much. Okay, so when you run out of grant money, you need to make sure you have one thing set up, and that is your workshop. And the reason for that is the workshop has the prisoners making license plates. And while they're making license plates, they're making you money. Yes. Money is fantastic. So, it's very important to get that as soon as possible, because the more money you have, the better off you are, right? You know, and spawning all that stuff down there, that's nice. Look at all these trees. That's awesome. I guess I should have them build, let's have them build, just a nice building over here. Go ahead and delete that. I don't really know if this is like the correct size. I'm making it smaller than that because I don't want to spend all my money on it. Not all of it, anyway. Just some of it. So, I don't really know if this was the best way to do this. Maybe. This is actually pretty good. could be one taller, but I guess I could do something like that. There we go, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cells in solitary. I can't use that spot right there, unfortunately. Yeah, but still pretty good. 8 cells is more than enough. Okay, let's go ahead and put my entrance. Just a normal door. Actually, not a jail door. It really doesn't matter. That door is going to be open the whole time anyway, but it's nice to be able to use the lockdown feature, I guess. I suppose so.